5 things I desperately wish I knew before graduating high school. Yo, let's go. Alright. Number one, yo, your circle is going to get smaller throughout high school. Like, I remember freshman year, I knew everybody. I knew the seniors, I knew the juniors, sophomores, whatever. Of course, I knew the freshmen, but and I was friends with everybody. I was cool with everybody. I would dap everybody up. But as the years kept rolling by, and even sophomore year, I think COVID hit. COVID hit, and like no one was talking to each other anymore. So that was like a really like weird year. Everything was remote, bro. I was on that laptop. Honestly, not even on the laptop, bro. I was just playing games, and no one did school. Like it was hard for everybody. And when I came back, like junior year, I seen everybody. Everybody looked different. No one was talking to each other. I talked to a few people, but everything was just different. I thought like some people would still try to hit me up. Nah, like everybody did their own stuff. But I'm telling you, like your circle is gonna get smaller. And I had this friend that I would call like my cousin. Let's call him John. You know what I'm saying? John, me and him, like you see me, like he was there all the time. He wasn't like we was like this, bro. And we had an altercation like in 6th grade. He liked this girl or whatever. And I guess this girl ain't like him, and then I ended up, getting with that girl. And don't do that, by the way, to your friends at all. But yeah, I did that. But we were still friends. But it was just like, nah, like I think he always just held a grudge a little bit about that. And now we don't speak to each other at all. Like I only got one friend from high school for real, and you just don't expect coming out of high school with a big friend group. You want some quality friends. You don't want no like you don't want to go for quantity. Then you start choosing the wrong friends to be with like they don't got that. A lot of people don't got the same mindset you do, so don't expect everybody to have that mindset. All right. So number two, there's no such thing as failure, bro. Throughout school, like they will give us Fs. They would they would tell us, oh, we're bad at one thing or whatever, and it's just like they made it seem so like they made school seem so difficult. Like it was so overwhelming. It was so stressful. Like you didn't want to become a failure at all. You didn't want to fail. You scared to fail. You gotta get all A's. You gotta get B's. Like I was a C student. I didn't really like school like that. I didn't at all because I felt like there was, I mean, I wish I focused more, but I just didn't like that they made it seem like we're failures and that we're nothing in this world unless we get all A's. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be this. We gotta be a doctor. This and that. They raise the expectations so high on everybody, which can be overwhelming, and that was pretty stressful for me. But you just gotta put in your head that there's no such thing as failures at all throughout your journey, throughout your high school or whatever. Number three, don't waste money on clothes you can't afford, like materialistic things. Bro, I remember seeing kids come in with like Balenciagas and shit. I was like, yo, what the hell? And I wanted like all the good shoes. I wanted Jordans. I wanted Yeezys or whatever. Bro, I can't. I wasn't even working, bro. I didn't even have my own bread. I didn't have all that, bro. And like, I was spending money on some 11s, some Yeezys and shit. Like, I think I had my dad like help me pay half. Yeah, he helped me pay half because I think this was my first job. I just got my first job, bro. Guess what? I spent it on shoes rather than investing it or putting it somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to look all dripped out with some nice ass clothes and stuff like that. But like in reality, I was hurting my pockets. I could have put my money somewhere and saved it for my future. You know what I'm saying? Or now, you know, could have saved it till now. So you don't want to waste money on materialistic things, bro. Like, especially if you don't have a job. And when you get a job, don't focus on that stuff, bro. It's not worth focusing on little shoes, little, you know what I'm saying? The designer t-shirts, Louis belts, and all that. Like, I wanted that. I do. I wanted it. But now that I changed my mindset, like, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that to be happy at all. So remember that. All right. Number 4, bro, this is important. You gotta learn how to start being independent, bro. It's like, I wish I did, like, start early, but I'm glad I started changing my mindset senior year. Like, that's when I was like, yo, I know a 9 to 5 ain't it at all. And, I didn't even have a job at this. Like, I knew, like, it just wasn't it. So I just started trying to, like, start reading books. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my knowledge up. But it's like, I moved out. I think a year ago or 2 years ago, something like that. And bro, it's been different. I'm paying rent now. It's like I have to rely on myself, like, to get the bills paid. I have to make sure I'm on top of my shit. Like, I can't be slacking, bro. So that's why, like, I wish, like, earlier in my high school or whatever, during school, like, I wish I was being independent to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew where to put my money. I know, like, especially how I look. Like, I was always good with, like, my outlook. I did my hair and shit, even though my hair messed up right now, but I did my hair or whatever. I try to look good, presentable. You know what I'm saying? But becoming independent is the best thing you can really do, and it's gonna make you go places, because mom is not gonna be here for the rest of her life. Dad ain't gonna be here for the rest of their life. So, like, bro, you gotta rely on yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? As a man, or there's some women out there that are independent, but as a man, you're a provider, bro. You're gonna provide for your child and your wife. So being independent, learning how to, like, be on top of your shit, bro, is probably the best thing you could do, man. So number 5, don't care about what others think about you, bro. Like, I feel like for me, that was big, like, because I was chubbier, you know what I'm saying? And like, I had cities or whatever, and people would make fun of me. People would make jokes and shit. Yeah, it's just like, it would really, like, affect me like that. Like, and people that, if you're watching and you got a bit of insecurities, everybody has some type of insecurity of their own. But if you do, bro, like, don't care about what they say, bro. Don't let them affect your mental state, bro. Like, your mental state matters a lot, and for you to care what other people think, that's like, that's just gonna affect your whole career. Like, even if you have dreams of posting content, you have dreams of getting, becoming a doctor or whatever like that, and like a high career like that, like, and people are making fun of you, saying like, oh, they don't, you'll never be there, or, oh, why are you talking like this? Why you think you're this, bro? Don't listen to those type of people, bro. Block them out, bro. It's just negative energy, and you don't want that in your life. You want to become a positive person as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some days where, yeah, I think about myself. Like, I look at myself in the mirror and I feel so, like, I kind of developed a little body dysmorphia because I do work out, but it's just like, oh, I expect better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that can really affect you. A lot of people get depressed. A lot of people start having anxiety, and it's just like, for you to care about what other people think, like, you're gonna waste so much time, bro. You're gonna waste hella time, and that's not, your time is currency, bro. Your time is truly currency. You don't want to waste time on people that don't have the same mindset as you, or just, they rather use their time and energy to make fun of others, be negative towards other people. Like, that's just not it. So you gotta be strong. You gotta make sure your mind is strong. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look strong, everything, bro. As a man, you gotta look strong. You gotta work out. You gotta train your mind to be strong. As a woman, you gotta be strong too. Like, there's a lot of expectations on women nowadays. A lot of expectations on men. it's just difficult. Like, and as the years go by, it's just gonna be, society's just gonna be even like worse when it comes to this stuff. So, bro, don't care about what other people think, bro. Simple as that. Alright, yo, I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you can relate. Comment. I want to see your thoughts on the video if you end up watching this video. But nah, man. Alright, yo. Peace out, y'all.